Hi, boys and girls. Once again, it's Teacher Regan here. Welcome to Easy Elimu, where learning is simplified. So in our today's session, we are still continuing with division of fractions. So in our previous session, on the same, we discussed how to divide a fraction by a whole number and how to divide a whole number by a fraction. So in this session, we are going to discuss how to divide a fraction by another fraction. Are we together? Good. Now, under introduction, let us introduce. Under introduction, you can say consider A over B divided by C over D. A over B divided by C over D. So solution. Solve the reciprocal of the divisor. And multiply the dividend by the reciprocal of the divisor. So here, our dividend, A over B, is our dividend. This is our dividend, and C over D is our divisor. Therefore, the reciprocal of C over D, its reciprocal will be D over C. Hence, we have A over B being divided by C over D, will be equal to A over B times the reciprocal of our divisor, which is D over C. At this point, we now have a normal multiplication of fraction by another fraction. So what did we say? How do you go about that? Yes, Emily? Correct. You multiply the numerator separately, the denominator separately, then you simplify where necessary. So we shall have A times D, that is AD, then B times C, that is BC. So that was our first example to give us the general description or steps of how to go about division of fraction by another fraction. Let us now look at an example like this. Another example whereby we now have to work with actual numbers. Divide 2/2 by 1/9. So here most of us normally confuse. You'll find that when some of us are simplifying this question, they'll write something like 1/9 divided by 1/2. This is wrong. You have been asked to divide this by that. This implies that it is 1/2 divided by 1/9. Are we communicating? That is very, very important. So from here, we now know the due steps that we are supposed to follow. You get the reciprocal of the divisor. Then you multiply the dividend by that particular reciprocal. So in this case, 1/2 is our dividend. That is what we are dividing. Then 1/9 is our divisor. So we shall get its reciprocal, which is 9/1. Hence, we have 1/2 divided by 1/9 is equal to 1/2 times 9/1. So from that point, we now have a normal multiplication of a fraction by a fraction. So we shall have 1/2, not really, we shall have 1 times 9, that is 9/2 times 1, that is 2. So do we leave our answer like that? No, we cannot give our answer improperly. Whenever the fraction is improper, you must simplify and give us a mixed number as your answer. So 2 into 9, 4 times which gives us 8, remainder 1 over 2. So that is our answer. Another example. Kamau had a total of 3/4 liters of milk he packed the milk into smaller bottles, each with a capacity of 1/8 liters. Calculate the number of bottles he will need. So we have a boy by the name Kamau here, and he probably wants to sell his milk, and he decided to repack it into very small bottles. And the capacity of each of the smaller bottle is 1/8 or 1/8 liters. So here, solution. So that question takes the form, of A over B divided by, it takes the form of A over B divided by C over D, which is A over B times C over D over C, and that is AD over BC. So here, the number of bottles is equal to the total capacity of the milk, which is 3/4 liters, divided by the capacity of each bottle, which is 1/8. So from that point, our dividend is 3/4 liters, our divisor is 1/8. So the reciprocal of 8 is 8/1, such that we shall have 3/4 liters times 8/1 liters. This and this will disappear because we are actually dividing. We were dividing. So we have 3/8, that is 3/8 over 4/1. If you multiply 3/8, you'll get 24. 4/1, you'll get 4. So to get the number of bottles, you divide 24 by 4. So if you do that, you'll get 6. So he used 6 bottles. Any question up to that point? Any question? All right. If you don't have a question, kindly take down these questions. On the same. Kindly take down these questions on the same. Kindly take down these questions on the same. Divide 1/2 by 1/9, 3, 12/35 by 1/7, 3 divide 1/11 by 2/33. So this does not mean that these are the only questions you're supposed to do. You can actually go out of your way and get many more other revision questions that you can come across on the topic of division of fraction by another fraction. The most important thing here is the concept. Be able to, for example, in this case, are you able to identify your divisor and your dividend? Once you're able to do that and you know that you're supposed to get the reciprocal of the divisor, then you multiply the dividend by that very reciprocal, then you cannot fail such questions. Otherwise, thank you so much for your time. I'll see you in our next session.